Trying to do a little office view at the table. Right here, this is the smoke of the night. The JFR. Gotta get some stuff on the walls in here. I never use this room except for spiritual purposes. I can light it up. Eat and burn. Already reviewed this cigar before. You already know it's delicious. You don't remember it's JFR Jalapa Valley. See that? Jalapa. Okay. So what's the deal? So we're going 2 weeks since the death of George Floyd, and we've had 2 weeks of looting, so-called rioting, but definitely protesting. So the question is, where, as black people, where do we go from here? And where do black people want to go from here? That is the important question. And also want to talk about why can't we get on code when these types of incidents happen. So George Floyd was buried, I believe, yesterday. His funeral was yesterday. His body did a world tour, as my man Corey Holcomb said, all over the country. Escorted by Al the Deuce Sharpton and various celebrities. They finally had the funeral in Houston where he was born. Apparently, I learned a week ago that he was affiliated with the Screwed Up Click. You know, the Screwed Up Click from Houston, DJ Screw, famous DJ. But anyway, so finally had the funeral and broadcasted on TV. A couple of celebrities came and rocked it. A lot of sadness from his family. And, you know, another sad black funeral. Rest in peace to him. So, question remains, where do we go from here now? Well, I'm personally with the protesters, not the rioters and looters. I think from a historical perspective, the devils only respect the sword and their money. So I never had a problem with protesting. I really don't care about them burning down buildings and stuff. None of that stuff is mine. But of course, to get to the next topic, you know, we got the various different black perspectives always when these things happen. First we have the, let's get into it. First we have the people that are down with the uprising, people that are supporting the movement. You see this on various social media platforms. People are saying we got to do this thing. We got to keep his name alive. We got to keep protesting until things change so they're brought to justice. And we got to keep it going. That's the perspective I mainly follow. And I think God has sent another martyr down to black people to call that they need to observe and try to use this as a rallying cry to make some changes with things. Will they do it? It's up to them. That's my particular perspective and the side I'm siding with. After that, you got well, there's different categories. You got the deflectors. You got the Uncle Toms / Aunt Toms. You see this with recently. I I should have put this video on this channel. I did Cigars and BS, it didn't come out good, but you got the Candace Owens. They always point to, what about George Floyd was no hero, he did drugs, he had a case back in the day, yada yada yada. There's no such thing as police brutality. And like everybody else has said, you know, if he was supposedly doing all this and writing bad checks or phony 20s or whatever it was, he still doesn't deserve to be executed on the street. You know, he could have easily been taken in, processed in the system, and you know, go through the same process many black men have to go through in the American justice system. Then you got the economic talkers. Rioting is not the way, looting is not the way. What does each protest solve? We gotta get black businesses. I'm with the black business, but they gotta feel the sword first. They gotta see the fire and brimstone. I mean, if you know history, you know Sitting Bull, Malcolm X, you know Attila the Hun, you know Toussaint in Haiti. These people don't respect anything until you're really willing to die for what you believe in, and you're ready to bust some of their heads. Not saying go out and commit crime and all that stuff, but you have to do a gesture to let them know that you're not playing with them. So you can talk all the economic stuff and buy my program, and I don't know why anybody's buying that. That's just like, why did anybody buy OnlyFans and there's free porn? You could just go get Think and Grow Rich. All that, I have that book. It's the same thing that they're talking about. These people, but I'm not knocking their hustle, so that's fine with me. But hey, whatever, do what you gotta do. But yeah, I think economics is fine, and black businesses is all that, and we gotta support black businesses. But you know, they set up the system. People ain't gonna be buying much of anything if they don't have any jobs. Not gonna be buying anything if they can't get a career coming out of college. You get like 4.2 million people out of work right now. A lot of that looting and rioting is just, it could be because people been locked in the house, but also it's lack of resources. So. And again, those buildings are not owned by you guys in your neighborhood. So, hey, if they destroy Rite Aid, they destroy CVS, they destroy Wendy's, who cares, man? I really don't care, man. CVS is killing us anyway. Like the great pimp said, we all die because we got the pill under our tongue. So, you're not destroying your communities. The point is that when they kill y'all, they kill us, is it saying it ain't your community. We basically want you guys here to entertain us and be our amusement. If you attempt to resist, this is what happens to you. That's what they've been saying to us since we came here in 1619. So I'm with the economics, but you gotta have a sword play. And then you have the ridiculous black on black. People talk to, what about black on black crime? What about black on black crime, man? This is another fake title that was made by right wingers in the 80s. Crime is crime. Man. Nobody says Italian on Italian crime when the mafia was hitting people, or Irish on Irish crime. I just seen a video with Hassan Campbell, which I'm about to unsubscribe from him. Um, he's losing his mind, man. But crime has been crime since forever. Nobody black has ever been down with black on black crime. So please stop saying that, especially you coons and toms. Stop saying that, man. You can go back and watch Headed for Self-Destruction. We all in the same game. We've always been on the gangbangers and gangsters in the community about doing crime and preying on their own people. Um, there's no Black Criminal of the Year award, okay? We don't really praise these guys as it's made to seem in the media, okay? Crime is crime. I see white criminals praised all the time, okay? I just seen the Al Capone documentary just yesterday, you know? I see a lot of damn near back to Ivan the Terrible, back to goddamn Augustus. A lot of sick white men, and they're praised. You see a Hitler one every week on the History Channel. So stop with this black on black crime stuff. We know that there's crime in the community, but stay focused on the issue. And if you want to talk about that, you're going to have to go back to the reason why blacks hate each other, okay? It starts with the devil again, okay? So please stop saying that coon stuff. And you got the last group, you have the voters. You know, you see this week, you know, the Democratic Party, they put on kente cloth, and they've been pandering to the black community since this happened. They've always been pandering to the black community. They put on kente cloth and got on one knee, and made fools of themselves, basically. Supposedly standing in solidarity with us, which they never really do. They just wanted more votes. And then on the opposite side, you got the Republicans blaming the Democrats. They're the ones who have your communities, and they're the cause of the George Floyds and all these situations. And the same old crap they've been talking, as if we didn't live through, you know, Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon. Like they were really friendly to black people. So, hey, vote. You know, I definitely think I say be independent and vote for whoever you want to vote for, but my mindset is more independent because neither one of those parties are really going to do anything for you. And it's going to be another decade of no change and the same stuff. Same poor education, poor leadership, scared Negroes, unless things happen. But I think with this new generation, I don't think everybody that's white, that's out there is definitely is working for George Soros or whoever that is. I think some of those white kids actually really care. I think America has been so desegregated. This generation is very different, you know. I think that live murder really shook them up, just like a lot of lynchings shook up previous generations. I think this was their version of that. You know, a lot of white girls and a lot of black guys and vice versa are dating each other now more than ever, unlike in past generations. So I think these people really are, some are really concerned. I don't think everything is a provocateur, as the conspiracy brothers are saying now, and sisters. Could be some, but whatever. You know, I believe that simply because a lot of white areas and a lot of white neighborhoods were attacked in these few past weeks of looting and rioting, which I never saw before. Which means they're destroying their own stuff, which is very new in rioting. and these protests are going on quite long. So usually have been fizzled out by now, like usually when somebody black gets unjustly murdered. But these things seem different now. This whole situation. Also, I gotta go with the talk about the conspiracy brothers. I forgot to talk about them. Apparently, they're saying George Floyd wasn't in the casket. I don't know how that happened, and I don't know how he could have survived getting his neck crushed. And crazy, the usual crazy thing, Illuminati type talk. Antifa's behind all this, and I don't personally side with along with Black Lives Matter because I know somebody black is not behind it, but I'm still supporting the cause, and I think black people need to take advantage of this time. God is definitely, I believe, sent us a message because this is worldwide protesting. Okay, it's bigger than Antifa and the Trumpsters. The whole world saw that dude get murdered, and the world may finally be on our side. So I say seize the moment and continue to fight, man. Don't let this fizzle out, man, and go back to buying Jordans and Negro stuff, and you know, let's try to really make a change this time, you know. So let's stay focused. Let's get on code and get a unified movement, just like other communities in the past have. Let's stay together and force them to start respecting us now, man. So all that other stuff, economics and building a community, can't happen until they feel the sword. And that could be the literal sword, or like I said, a gesture to show we're not playing with them. So with that said, I'm gonna keep this short. It's about 18 minutes long. Working my way up to trying to babble for 2 hours like some of these guys, but gonna be new changes to the channels. I'm gonna bring in Pops, let him show us some insight. I don't know if my homeboys gonna come back. They're just lost in La La Land. Overall, you know what this cigar is. I already reviewed it, the JFR. And go to my clothing line page, Savannah, Florida 1947 on Instagram. And you can purchase Free to Smoke, meaning let us off of quarantine and so we can get back out and enjoy these cigar nightlife and these beautiful cigar smoking ladies. Yeah, so Free to Smoke 2020, and more items I'm gonna be making pretty soon. With that said, like, share, and subscribe. And rest in peace, George Floyd, and black people stay. Let's get on code. With that said, smoke something. Cheers.